I don't know if this really matters. We're not getting points for journalism. We're hoping to maybe get points for entertainment here at Food Buffet Report. But I made a major error in this episode. The plate of food that we're going to be talking about is not from Super King Buffet. It's actually from Kumi Buffet. But I royally messed up this episode and next week's episode because I got all my plates of food mixed up. But you know what? It doesn't matter. It's still going to be entertaining. So here's this week's episode of Food Buffet Report. This is a photo of a plate of food that I ate at a buffet called Super King Buffet as part of our little series on this show all about the buffets that I ate at in Portland, Oregon last month. So this is one of those plates, and on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being least carnivore and 10 being most carnivore, how would you rate this plate?
7. 7. There's a lot of meat. There's a lot of meat. You stacked it.
Yeah.
And the sausage, it's hard for me to tell the size of the sausage. It's obscured by that mountain of potatoes.
I feel like it's 50-50, 60-40 at best. So a 6. I would give this a 6 for the amount of carnivore it is. Too much starch. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I did the potatoes and rice. I think I just did it for the YouTube algorithm.
Smart.
All the carnivores that came and watched this show and saw the plate and saw that it was half starch, you know what? They were had.
They've been had.
It's like I led them into my trap. And then they went in the comments and they were like, "Hey, this is far from carnivore. What are you doing?"
Is that what carnivores are like? That's how they are?
I mean, some of them. That was like one comment that we got. It was very, very angry.
We should probably take a moment to nod to our sponsor, Discover. It pays to discover wherever you go. Thanks to Discover.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Back to the plate. That gravy, the little trail of gravy leading to the rice, like you could see a couple kernels of rice that got soaking in the gravy, and then there's a little dollop on the rim of the plate. Is there more gravy under the rice? Was there more gravy underneath there? Because the gravy trail, it ends at the rice and just kind of goes away. And I'm wondering if you scooted the rice to the side with a fork, would there be meat gravy underneath there? Because that would change the 6 to a 7 because you count the gravy when you count the carnivore ratio. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
The sausage is burnt on one end too. Look at that one end. Why it's burnt.
I have to be completely honest and say that the food was not that great at this buffet and the restaurant. Everything was sticky. You see over to one side of the table how you can see the stains. Like I guess on the left side of the screen, you can see the stains.
The
That were not
blotches.
wiped. Yeah, that were not wiped from something sticky. Like everything was sticky. But I did like the fact that the table had a pattern on it that looked like something you'd find on an old bowling ball.
Like a recycled bowling ball table.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be really fun if they had like bowling ball holes on the table that you could put your fingers in. Like, like, wait,
Why? If there wasn't enough sticky stuff on the table surface, you could put your fingers into the holes to get to just dip your fingers in something honey and sticky like.
that's right. Like a
Yeah.
special treat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was me, I'd drill a few holes in that table for sure. Sticky should be a surprise. Should be a surprise for your fingers. Like when it's on the surface, you already know it's there. You should stick your finger in and feel a surprisingly sticky.
Isn't it strange how usually when you touch something sticky and then you get something on your hand, just the fact that it's sticky, then the sensation is so terrible and you have to get that sticky thing off of your hand as soon as possible. When I walked out of that restaurant, my whole body felt that way. Even though I didn't like, it's not like I took my clothes off and rolled around in the buffet or anything like that, but I just felt so gross. Like there was a strong scent, and I don't know if they were ventilating properly. So I just felt gross when I walked out of there.
Oh, this is going to really help them. It's going to help them a lot.
Hey, I mean, somebody might go to the restaurant, not on my recommendation, but to instead try to prove me wrong. And someone might say, that's not fair to that restaurant. I'm going to go to the restaurant and I'm going to make a video and I'm going to talk about all the positive things about the restaurant.
Are there any? Were there any?
I didn't see much, but maybe somebody else will. Let them have at it.
Perhaps there's people that like sticky and this will be their jam.
Was that a pun?
Yeah.
Their jam.
Yeah, could be their jam.
Wow.
I mean, there's all that people are into all kinds of things that we don't even realize they're into. And this could be one of them. Whoa. Is the episode over now?
Yeah, I guess so. How do we end this episode?
We just did, I thought.
Okay.
I mean, what did we? Okay. Go ahead. Say it. Say it's over.
The episode is over. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, everybody. And thanks again to our sponsor, Discover. What does it say? What did they say? It pays
to discover wherever you go.
Wait, let's both say it. Remember, it pays to discover.
Pays to discover.
Thank you to our sponsor.
To our sponsor.
Well, who's gonna say it? Me or you?
Oh, you see how annoying it is now?
Thank you to our sponsor, Discover. It pays to discover wherever you go, even a sticky buffet.